Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of our 5-day coach refresh. So today we're going to be talking about the heart and center of this business, and that's challenge groups. Okay, challenge groups are so vital to your business. They're going to keep things running smoothly. They're going to keep your customers getting results. They're going to provide a way for you to reach out to people about coaching as well. So, today I'm just going to talk a little bit about why you should run a challenge group, how you run a challenge group, and how to keep that group motivated. Okay, so first of all, we need challenge groups in this business because we're on a mission to help people. And without challenge groups, we don't really have a way for our customers to get results and to keep pushing forward and to, reach their goals. So we want to make sure that we're getting challenge groups started each and every month. Okay, our main goal in this business is to just help people and provide them a healthy and fulfilling life. That's our mission. That's our goal. So without these challenge groups, we're just letting people slide off and we're not having a way to connect with them. Obviously, we do have this awesome new app that's coming out that will be a great asset to challenge groups as well. Not everyone communicates in a challenge group. Not everyone is on Facebook. So this app will provide a way to communicate with those people that aren't on Facebook as much. But for now, challenge groups are where it's at. You have to be running challenge groups. If your business is running slow, and you look back and see, okay, how many challenge groups have I started? Maybe that number is less than it should be. I'm constantly starting 2 to 3 a month. 2 challenge groups, which is, a program challenge group, and then 1 free group each and every month. At the beginning of the month are my free groups. So, these are the free clean eating challenges. These are, you can do squat challenges. You can do plank challenges, find things on Pinterest just to get those relationships growing and to get that trust in your customers. So I highly recommend free groups, especially if you're kind of new to the challenge group thing, you want to dive in. And even if you're not new to challenge groups, make sure you're starting a free group every single month. It's going to help you to get new people on your list. And most people will meet you, not really know you that well, and then you're going to invite them to a challenge and they're going to be like, well, I don't really know this person that well, so I don't know if I want to buy anything right now. But if you are getting them into a free group and they are succeeding with you and trusting you and you're sharing your story and getting to know them and getting to know their goal and their story and their why, they're going to succeed and they're going to trust you and they're going to more likely join a challenge group down the road. Okay, so free groups, that's number 1. Now, how do you open a challenge group? Make sure that you're getting on Facebook and opening a closed group, and make sure that you're opening them a week before the challenge starts. I like to get people in as soon as they tell me they're ready. Even if they haven't purchased yet, I get them in there right away so that they can stay motivated, so that I can share, my story and I can start connecting with them, ask them where they're from. They start creating relationships and getting pumped up before they have even purchased. So it's also a way to kind of track who has purchased and who hasn't. So you can go through that member list and check off who, purchased and who didn't. Okay, so you also want to make sure that you're inviting to challenges constantly. Okay, you want to make sure you're doing this every single day. And you want to make sure you're inviting people to a challenge that's 2 weeks away. Okay, so you want to give them time to purchase. You want to give them time to think about it. You want to give them time to get in the group and get to know people. Okay, so 2 weeks before, get those invites out there and keep going. And then make sure you set a date for your challenge, okay? Don't just say, hey, want to join my challenge in 2 weeks. You want to make sure you have a date set so that they have it in their mind and they can write it down on a calendar and they can kind of vision and see when they can, when they'll be starting. So you want to make sure that you have a date in mind and get that date out there. And when you're inviting them, mention that date, okay? All right, so once you get everyone in there, start sharing before and after pictures, start sharing some tips about, nutrition. If you're doing 21-day fix, start explaining the containers, and just get them going, okay? Let them know that they're on home direct for Shakeology. A lot of times, customers will come to you and say, okay, why am I getting billed again for Shakeology? I thought I only had a one-time shipment. Challenge packs come with Shakeology and home direct. I always tell people that in private message when they're purchasing a challenge pack, just so they know. Okay. All right. How to keep your challenge groups motivated. I'm going to try to move along here. I could talk forever about challenge groups. How to keep them motivated. There's so many different ways. And I've learned through trial and error that not all challenge groups are going to skyrocket and be awesome and be super active. Some are going to plummet, some are going to be slow, especially in the summer. It's hard. People are outside having fun with their families, home with their kids, too busy. Okay, but keep doing them. Okay, and keep finding different ways to motivate them. Here's the things that I have done that help me. I get them in there and I create videos so that they can see me. I do a little welcome video, and then I'll do little videos throughout the group as well. And then I also assign them accountability partners. Okay, just like in the business, it's great for us to have success partners. Challenge groups are a great way for friendships to form between your customers. Okay, so I always pair everyone up, and I'll go through my member list, see who kind of gels well, maybe, looking at their ages or, where they're from. So that's why I ask those questions in the beginning of the challenge. Where are you from? What do you like to do for, outside of fitness and health? And, if I find some, common ground between people, I'll hook them up together. So I always post this in the file section. Here's your accountability partner. Make sure you friend request them, exchange numbers, message each other throughout the day, to keep each other going. People love this, and I have people come to me at the end of my challenges saying, wow, Sarah and I formed such a great bond. Thank you for hooking us up together. We're still talking. We still talk on the phone. So I thought this was a really cool way to get people, held more accountable and to feel more a part of things. So, all right, that's one way. And then you also just want to constantly make sure you're keeping in touch with them. If someone's not posting to the group, maybe they're just not on Facebook as much, make sure you private message them. Get everyone's number in the beginning. I have a file with everyone's phone number. I want to make sure that I can text them. Throughout the day, I'll create a group text or a group message on Facebook just to check in and see how they're doing. But keep that going. Have a point system. That's another one. Make sure that people are, engaging. And I have constantly had this point system going. Sometimes I'll switch it up. But, it can be simple. Tailor it to your own style. Motivational Monday, Tasty Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday, or Workout Sweaty Mugshot Day. Thirsty Thursday, Fitness Fun Friday, and then Saturday where they share their stats for each week. And Sunday Fun Day, I'll post sometimes a theme that they can go by, post a picture of your family, post a picture of your workout room, just something fun to keep everyone engaged and motivated. So, challenge groups, that is so important. You guys have to make sure that you are starting these challenge groups, you're keeping them motivated. You have to be engaged with your customers because that's just what this business is all about. Also, where do coaches come from? The majority of coaches will say that they have come from a challenge group that was highly supported by their coach. So the more you're starting these challenge groups, the more people you're getting into them, the more people you're going to see have these results, and the more results you're going to be able to share on your wall. Obviously, ask permission first from anyone who's gotten great results. Make sure it's okay with them that you share on your wall. But you have to make sure that you're reaching out to people about coaching at the end of these things because, even if they are not posting as much and maybe they're a little bit more shy to post, like I was in the beginning, they could still be wondering about coaching. So make sure you're approaching everyone. Obviously, first and foremost, I always check in with those who are posting consistently, and I say, hey, you're rocking this challenge group, you're posting before I do in the morning, you're keeping the ladies motivated, you're supporting everyone. You're doing so much of what I do. Have you ever considered becoming a coach? And then I'll ask them if they'd like to join the 5-day glimpse into coaching, and they do, and then that is where my coaches come from. Okay, so also, make sure you're connecting with everyone at the end. Give them an option of, what's your next step? I'll make a post and say, hey guys, what's your next step? Who's going on to another round of 21 Day Fix? Who's doing something different? Who would love to become a coach? Who would like to just, slide off and not do this anymore? So I leave that option. I rarely get a slide off and not do this anymore. It's either I want to join your next group or I want to join your fitness support group or I'd love to become a coach. Okay. So make sure people are getting that option. Make sure you private message them after the group, see how they're doing, stay connected. So that's it. You guys have to be sure to start challenge groups every single month. So free groups and then getting at least one challenge group started every single month. So right now, my challenge to you is to create a date for your next challenge. If you have one, share it to the group. Just tell us when your next group is and start inviting to it. The first vital behavior, you have to get out there and invite. So get past that fear and ask someone if they are thinking of joining a challenge group or, connect with someone and see how they're doing and see, how their goals are coming along. and then offer that option of joining a challenge group. So that is it for today, and we'll be posting some other training throughout the day just as, a bonus to mine. All right, guys, so have an awesome day. Keep on posting. I love seeing your accountability posts, and keep on track with those 3 vitals. All right, guys, take care.